Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Today, the word community is growing in popularity. It's largely replaced the word neighborhood. You're more often referred to not just as a business person, but as a member of the business community, as part of the black community, the faith community, and so on. Speaking of faith community, although I'm an atheist Jew, a client who's the music director at a church invited me to watch him perform at Mass, and I went today, and the priest used the word community at least a half dozen times. Community indeed is an appealing concept. It's hard to make it on your own. As Hillary Clinton famously said, it takes, at least for many people, a village. The need for community goes well beyond survival. People crave community for friendship, for ideological kinship, as a source of romantic partners. Indeed, a client last Friday, as we were identifying his goals, said it was important to him that he find a community. Alas, too often people find the promise of community is not met by the reality. I came of age in the late 60s, early 70s, when communes were big, both in the US and around the world, notably Israel's kibbutzim. But since then, the popularity of both has declined dramatically. The reason may, without too much reductionism, come down to the residents preach the communal, but too often refuse to clean the toilet. I've just read Tara Westover's best-selling and critically acclaimed book, Educated. It's about growing up in an over-controlling religious family and community. She wrote that her life led her to develop her core philosophy, and I quote here, "Your odds improve if you only rely on yourself," end quote. As often is the case, pendulums swing too far. I'm wondering if our failure to consider the history of community and its offshoots is erecting too great a halo around collectivism over individualism. We make decisions at work, outside of work, and as voters on how much to prioritize collectivism versus individualism. At work, there's been an increase in membership in unions and in workplace caucuses. Outside of work, even if we can afford our own apartment, more people are choosing to live in co-housing arrangements. I don't mean more people than in apartments, but I mean an increasing number of people are choosing to live in co-housing arrangements. In deciding whom to vote for, the collectivist messages of certain presidential candidates are polling well. Lest we be buffeted by transient ideological winds, it might be worth stepping outside the gale and asking yourself case by case what you deem wise. Anyway, I thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up, accept your thumbs down. Certainly like your comments. And if you want to hit the share button and share with your social media, that's great. Or certainly subscribing to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.